Now that we know a bit more about the timing and spacing, we can take a look at other examples and deepen our knowledge, only this time incorporating the ease out and ease in principle. In the first example, we have a ball going from the left side of the screen to the right in 24 frames. If we take a look at the graph editor, we see that our ball's movement, which is happening in x-axis, is linear, meaning that the ball is moving at a constant speed throughout the whole animation. We can also see that from spacing, in each frame the ball has moved an equal distance, so the spacing is even. When we play the animation with an even spacing, we can see that it looks kind of boring, mechanical, unnatural. Now let's take a look at another example. Same ball, doing the same thing in the same amount of time, but you'll notice that for some reason it looks a bit different. That's because in this case, our ball starts its movement slowly and then speeds up. If we take a look at the spacing, we see that at the beginning the spacing is very tight. Then it gets wider, and at the end it's almost evenly spaced. So when something is moving slow at the beginning of its movement, then that is called a slow out, or ease out. In this example, we have a slow in, or ease in, because the ball is moving evenly across the screen, and at the end it slows down. It eases in to the end of its motion. So let's take a quick look at the spacing. In this example, you can see that the opposite thing is happening than before. The spacing here at the beginning is even, because our ball is moving evenly across the screen. Then it starts to slow down, so the spacing gets tighter and tighter before it reaches its final position. We can also see that from the graph editor, where the translation X curve is linear at the beginning and it eases into the last frame. Finally, in our last example, we have both, the ease out as well as the ease in. The ball starts slow, then it is quick in the middle, and then slows down again. In all of these examples, it had the same timing. It took 1 second for the ball to go from left to right, but each of them had a different movement because of different spacing. Each ball started its motion and finished it at the exact same time, but how they did it was very different.